Hey, it's the Midnight Raven, and today we're doing another Temu haul because I have picked up some more stuff for my partner's birthday, I believe for Christmas, and possibly for something else. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I am the Midnight Raven. I love Temu. If you haven't been on Temu, they have an app and a website, not sponsored or affiliated. I do buy all my own items. Today we have another haul. Some of it is for Christmas, some of it is for my partner's birthday. We have some Christmas games we're playing, which I needed to pick up some prizes for. So, yeah, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to thumbs it up and like and subscribe. And without any further ado, let's get into this Temu haul because we have quite a bit today. So, if you haven't been on Temu before and you are what they call a Temu virgin, where have you been when it comes to Temu? So the first item which I am trying to find is some socks, which apparently are few and far between. It might be these ones. So I basically got some cat socks, but I'll let your imagination wander. So these are some jokey socks with a cat, gorgeous cat, and some testicles. Yep. £1.30. Why do I have these? It's a joke, really. Cats always like sticking their bums in your face. I don't know what it is, but they're always wafting it around, and I thought this would be a really cool gimmicky prize for one of our Christmas games that we're gonna play. So I needed some prizes. Next, another prize for one of our Christmas games is I got a screaming pickle. Now, there is a German tradition, I believe it is, where you have a Christmas pickle. Now, everyone I know has really stressful jobs and constantly like screaming into the void with frustration. So I got a screaming pickle as one of the prizes. This was £1.34. I thought this would be hilarious. A screaming pickle is one of the prizes in the game. Let me know if you play Christmas games. Next, I got something just hilarious to go in one of the games as well as one of the prizes. I got a Wonka's golden ticket. Now, what I'm going to do is it's not just going to be the golden ticket. I am going to try and find a Wonka bar. And then I'm going to open the Wonka bar, stick this in it, and hopefully they'll open it and be shocked. So either that or I'm going to stick it in a bar of Cadbury's. But I'm going to see if I can find a Wonka bar. It is the official Wonka ticket from Willy's Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So that was £1.39. If I can find an actual bar of chocolate, or if I can find the wrapper and then just put it on a normal bar of Cadbury's would do me. Next, I got something really cute. So these are, again, going to be one of the prizes in one of the games. And it is just these little string lights that you can put up for Christmas. I don't know where you would put them. I don't know why. Maybe you just decorate yourself. But these are really cool. And I thought I would put these as one of the prizes. They are just some cool little Christmassy string lights. Why? I don't know. They're not battery operated or anything. They are just coloured lights, basically like this. They are for decoration. They were 91 pence. Next, we got some placemats. These are donut placemats. These are wooden ones as well. £1.46 for 6. So we have the sprinkle one. And as you can see, they are proper wood. We have the Oreo donut. We have the pink sprinkle donut, a classic. We have something a bit more out there, the chocolate pink sprinkle. Kind of reminds me of like Krispy Kremes. We have basically Devil's donut, the chocolate one. And then personally, I've never had one of these, but apparently Krispy Kremes do these. These are coconut donuts. Basically, desiccated coconut on the top. And these are 6 wooden posters for £1.46. They are an absolute bargain. Okay, next, that will be for one of the games as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to split them into like, so you win 2 because you wouldn't really need 6. Next, I got these. These are £1.20. I can't believe how cheap these were. These are stainless steel sets. And inside this little set, you get a tiny shovel. Iridescent tiny cake shovel, I guess, that you can eat your food with. And not only do you get this shovel, which I can't get the packet back in because I don't want it getting scratched, basically. You also get 2 other ones. You get a garden fork and you also get a rounded spade. All in this iridescent colour. Now, there was a couple that you could choose from. You could get iridescent, you could get silver, you could get gold, you could get iridescent, which is what I got, or rainbow. And then you could also get a black stainless steel, like blacky grey colour. And these are £1.20. These were an absolute bargain. I wish I'd have bought more sets. I might actually buy some more. Okay, next I got a little torch. Now everyone in my family, my youngest, my partner, my son and his girlfriend, they work. They're out late. They're in the dark. So I got this. It's a little, avert your eyes. I got a little torch. So it's a cool little torch. And the cool thing about it is, apart from the fact that it lights up like really well, because of where they work, you don't always have like a charger to hand, but if you turn it, it's actually USB. Now, most of the people, my partner and everyone uses laptops and stuff. I think my eldest uses a laptop for work. And you can USB charge it, or a laptop or a computer. And I thought that was quite cool. So that's going to be one of the prizes in one of the games. Next, we got a random pair of socks. Now, I didn't pick this pair of socks. It was a random pair of socks for £1.13. There were a bunch of designs that you could get. We ended up with probably the funniest pair. I'll show you the pairs that we could have got. So the pairs we could have got ranged in like all different kinds of donkeys. Basically, they were all different kind of donkey socks, as you can see there, all different kinds of donkeys, because obviously we want to go live near the coast, so I thought it'd be quite funny if I got a pair of donkey socks for the final, because who doesn't love donkeys on the beach? So we ended up with the yellow donkey socks at random. Didn't pick them. They were an opportunity to get one random set. And we got these yellow donkey socks. They were £1.13, which I think is a bargain for a pair of socks. Okay, next we got an emotional support potato. Don't ask. Emotional support potato. Apparently they're a thing. They're like a squishy thing, although this one actually shows it with a cat. It was 87 pence. I did actually buy my youngest an emotional support potato while he was doing his exams, but everyone I know has a really stressful job, and I thought a prize should be an emotional support potato. Next, we got another pair of socks for the game, and this time the winner will get cow socks. And you know what? Both my boys and my partner would happily wear these cow socks. It wouldn't matter that they've got pink. It wouldn't matter that they're cows. They, unfortunately, would both wear them. All of them would, in fact. And then, obviously, you've got my son's girlfriend that would probably wear them too. Even I might wear these. £1.06. I don't play the games. I just make them for Christmas. Next, I thought I would get something a bit weird. I got a fish pen. 93p. And it's a fish pen. Why did I get a fish pen? Again, going with the whole living by the sea theme. We've already told people we want to move and live by the sea. And it's just a dream that will hopefully come after Christmas. I can't wait to start a new life with him. and be by the sea. The sea air will just, it would do me so much good. Plus, I'd get to vlog by the beach every day. Now, these socks are for my partner. These are actually, I believe I'm going to give them to him either for his birthday or Christmas. I haven't decided yet. But it's a play on words, really, because it says, I work with a bunch of tools. Now, this could be the work tools themselves, although from what I gather, he works with an actual bunch of tools, i.e. his colleagues. It's very tongue-in-cheek where he works. There's a bunch of burly men that all, masculine burly men that work with steel, and they work with tools, and they also think that each other are a bunch of tools as well. It's quite a fun, jovial workplace. £1 and a penny for them. You gotta love a good cheap pair of socks. Okay, next we got something that I was a bit disappointed with, was the dice. So I got a wooden dice, and this is a food themed dice, and the idea is you roll it for your food, but it just seemed really poorly done, like the pictures and everything. It seemed a bit iffy. So basically it has things like subs on it, sandwiches, pasta, steak, burgers, breakfast, sushi, Mexican, Chinese, wild card, chicken. What else does it have? Pizza. And the idea is that you roll it, and whatever it lands on, which is sushi, would be what you'd have for your tea. Or in my case, it wouldn't be sushi because I don't eat fish, but it could be steak, and it would be what I then cooked that night for tea. And I thought that could be a fun way of making dinner a bit more exciting for the week, because I would roll it and it would be entirely different, and then I could choose how the steak was done. That was 89 pence. Then I got a bunch of scented bookmarks to sell. So these are scented bookmarks, and they all kind of smell very similar, but I think once you've separated them, they'll be fine. But this one says, so grateful for you, and it's a grape. You do a perfect job. So we've got a pair. Thank you very much. Appreciate your ice work, as in your nice work. That one's a grape one. That one's the pear. You're a smart cookie. You're a shrimply amazing. They're meant to smell of shrimp. It smells of plastic, to be honest. You're a smart cookie. Let's taco about how great you are. They just smell of plastic. You'll always go above and beyond. No, just plastic. And your work is terrific. And I don't know how to thank you. That one kind of smells like it. I think it's because all the scents are in the same thing. They're $1.85, so they're kind of cool. I thought it'd be cool to sell these on Vinted. I actually want to buy some more of these, but I just wanted to test run them. But I don't know. I need to maybe separate them for the smells. Next, we got some motorcycle socks. These is for my partner's birthday. He's got an obsession with motorcycles. He actually owns two. We're going to a motorbike cycle museum for his birthday, and these are the really cool socks that we picked up. Look at these bad boys. Look at these. How cool are they? They're not the best quality, but they are motorbike socks nonetheless, and I think he'll appreciate them just because they're socks. They were £1.61. Got a couple items left. Next, we got a sign for his for the new house once we eventually move, and I thought this was quite cool. and it's a sign for his garage. And it says motorcycle parking only. And I thought that could go in his garage because I'd already bought him a Triumph sign many, many moons ago. And I thought this would be really cool to just have in his garage. It is a wooden one. Unfortunately, they didn't have a metal one, but I thought that'd be quite cool. I'm going to give that to him for his, I believe, for his birthday as well. So that'll be kind of cool for him for his for the new place. Try and make it a bit more homely for him. Obviously we haven't found a place yet. He's looking after Christmas, but we do have intentions to move together. Next we have a wall mounted sunglasses, or in my glasses. Basically you've got two plastic bits and this sticks on the wall. So I would stick this by my bedside or on my bedside table, and then my glasses apparently fit in there somehow. Apparently they're meant to fit in there. I'd have to look at it a bit better. I don't think my glasses will fit in there. They might, but they're meant to fit in there. Obviously I'll work it out, but yeah, I think it just needs bending a bit because it was obviously bent when it was delivered. But yeah, it's meant to be a glass thing that holds my glasses on the wall or on the unit, which I thought was quite cool. It just means I don't have to put my glasses in and out of a case constantly. That was £1.12. Next, we got some moving stickers. So we're not planning on moving quite yet. As I said, it's looking to be finding a house after Christmas. But I've got some of these stickers so that when we pack, we've got living room, bedroom 1, 2, and 3. I have 2 bedrooms and he actually has just the one. We've got fragile, handle with care, family room, dining room, garage, study, utility room, master bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, and master bathroom, depending on how many places in your house you have. There are 10 sheets of these, so we could use it possibly for mine and his house because he is moving out of his own house. £1.23 for them. And then the last item, if you saw the previous video, we got some movie tickets to have at home, and now I have some movie popcorn bags. So if you saw the previous video, I got some movie tickets to use at home, and now I have some movie popcorn bags where I can make some popcorn and then we can have them in the bags at home. These were 10 of them for £1.53, and I thought that would go quite nice with the movie tickets. And that was everything I got. That was a longer haul because I bought a bunch of stuff for my partner's birthday early because his birthday is in November. We're away in October. He's going away in November on holiday to Valencia for his birthday for the MotoGP. So I wanted to be able to get him a few birthday things that were like motorbike themed. But like and subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to support the channel, a PayPal or a super chat would be amazing. Come back for more. I am sure I will find more Temu hauls. I do actually have one more Temu haul on the way currently, which should be here in the next 5 to 7 days. So it may be filmed here or it might be filmed at my partner's because I am there next weekend for the next 8 days, hanging out, cat sitting. But like and subscribe, thumbs it up, and I will see you very soon for another video. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye guys.